From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gents. Alrighty. We're gonna plant some seeds here in a minute. Plant some seeds. Let's see what my special sauce did on these last night.
What these?
Put some special sauce on them there last night.
This?
Yeah, get back from here.
What is
And
little things?
trying to see if it's gonna work out there or not. I really might. It may work it out. It's hard to tell. We shall see soon if it's gonna work it out or not. But we got this special sauce on them, Mary. Gonna be putting some more special sauce on them again here this evening. The special sauce. Got some stuff that if it don't produce a giant lengthwise, it'll produce a great big head. So maybe, hopefully, anyhow, it should theoretically. So, we'll see. We'll take a little peek around here at the sunflowers and the rest of them here in just a second. Okay, so we're gonna plant some cucumber seeds today. First row, we're gonna do the muncher. In this row, munchers. Next row, we're going to do crystal apple. In this row, the second row, crystal apple. Then we're going to do, in the third row, Armenian long. Armenian long in the third row. Fourth row, we'll plant some more dars because they're doing great. Doing really good. And in the fifth row, fifth and final row right here, we're going to plant the early fortune. Early fortune. So that's how we're going to do it. This is just a reminder to me so I can go back and watch my video and see how I planted it. So we got the muncher, crystal apple, Armenian long, the dar, early fortune. All right, good to go. Okay, guys, so I got some back there and they're growing, but I think I might pull them out and just start over. So I got, I think 3 or 4 of these seeds left, which is the Golden Delight zucchinis. They're pretty good. I've got several of the Black Beauty zucchinis left, several of my scallop squash, and of course several of these early crooknets that did not come up for some reason out there in the garden. So I'm gonna plant them. Haas Tools, the Golden Delight here, black zucchini here, the scallop squash here, and then we'll do this, the early crookneck there. So just so we can remember. That's all we're doing this for. So all right, let's get them planted again. Golden Delight, the black beauties, scallops, and then crook neck down here on the end. All right, guys, let's go take a look this morning. And I got some sheets, new sheets for everything. Filling up the kiddie pool. Let the kids play. We was going to buy a big pool this year. Decided against it. We'll get one when they go on sale this fall. Put it up next spring, hopefully. So let's take a look at her. She's looking well, looking great. Nothing wrong here. Back here and take a sneak peek. See what we got going on. Looks a-okay here. Gonna have to lift it up this evening and stick that 50-pound bag of sand underneath her. I think I'm just going to stick the entire bag underneath her. Just the bag, you know what I mean? Like the bag and all, just stick it up underneath there. That way the sand can't get washed away, but it's still sitting on the sand. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because it just keeps washing out. You know, when I water, I try to avoid watering in this general area, but still gets it. And what little bit does get it, gets it, and right down it goes. So I'm gonna try to just set the whole bag of sand underneath there and let it just sit on that, and then any sand that it needs on the sides or up front we can deal with and address. But up underneath, it just needs to stay there and quit washing out. So it's the only alternative, just to stick the bag of sand under there. So if you've made this mistake this year, like I have on accident, and you want to correct it, lift up the back end of it and put your bag of sand underneath it. The whole bag and all. I got to go in there and get that pumpkin out today. Long gourd's looking pretty good. All of them are, actually. That one long gourd is long. Ain't filled out yet, but it's super long, so we're just gonna keep letting it grow. All right, so stick this on, and I got to go get my other extra sheets and put sheets on everything. Okay, so this secondary comes off of that Hodge plant, and it's roughly a 40-foot secondary. And so doing pretty good on that, I guess. Just gonna let it branch out, fill in all this with tertiaries, and then I'm gonna cut it off. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do with that particular one. And you go in here and get some little baby pumpkins off of all the plants, and give them a good watering. They got water last night. They did pretty good. Now this evening we'll give it the Cal Mag that we got yesterday. Gonna be giving it that. So. Yeah, we're gonna foliar spray that, and also foliar spray the humic and fulvic acid into them today. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go in here and get this pumpkin covered, and got my new sheets, and we're gonna cover up all the pumpkins, and I'm gonna try to find something to do today that needs done. It ain't like there's not tons of stuff needing done, right? We're never in a shortage of things needing done here. I can tell you that. So. We are going to get that chicken butchered up later on this evening, provided that I don't get caught up in a whirlwind of work. But, yeah, we're going to be doing that. So here she is. She looks good. Crawl over her. Take a look at her stem. Stem looks good. Vine looks good. Everything's good. Okay. I'm going to have to cut that off. Powdery mildew. Getting the powdery mildew, guys. Here she is. So, okay. It's a good thing that we've been feeding them what we've been feeding them. But, all right. Might even spray that a little bit this evening in with the mix of food. So, just to be safer. All right. Here we go. Okay, go in here. Get this one covered up too. This is the plant with the powdery mildew. I can see some right there. Big old leaf right there. There was some, and it's underneath, you know, but it's not affecting the rest of them just yet. Like I say, I've been feeding these plants the Eagle 20 for the past few days, so they should be okay. It should be fighting it off and get rid of it. So anyhow, I might foliar spray it just to be safe, but it should be all right on that front. Anyhow, she's looking good. We're gonna get her covered up there. On to the next. This pumpkin here is trucking right along. Pretty pleased with it. Doing quite well. Let's take a look at her this morning. Oh yeah. Looking good, like her shape. She's shaped kind of like the other one. That's already growing on this plant, long and wide. So not real tall. So I like that. We'll continue to grow this one out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, she'll do better than the other one. So let's keep her covered up here and go check out. Here she is in all her glory. Blowhole. Looks like she's healing up pretty decent down in there. I believe she might be picking up steam again, because I can tell a difference in this stem area right here. Like, yeah, she might be doing pretty good. Feels good in there. It's good and dry. She looks good. I think she might pull out of it. I don't know. If she starts picking weight back up, awesome. I'd like to see her fill this all in. That hump to extend on down to the bottom down here, and her just get real big and wide. That would be awesome. So we'll cover her up, and then on to the next. Here we go. I'm gonna cover this one up, and we'll get over there and we'll cover that one up. Just wish she'd fill this bottom half up. If she does, that's gonna be an awesome looking little pumpkin. If she'll fill in this bottom down here, she'll be a good looking pumpkin. So, there we go. All right, go over here and get that one put on. This one, I like her shape too. She's pretty cool looking pumpkin. Pretty cool looking pumpkin. They might not make much, but what they do, it'll be cool. All right, on to here we are on this one. I think I'm gonna call this one Casper. I think I named this one Casper. So we're here at Casper. I'm gonna put a sheet on her. So, and we'll go up there to the top of the house and put a sheet on that. And I gotta show you these over here while we're still here. Okay, guys, let me get in here and show y'all my giant butternut. Looking good. Looking really good. So, probably can't tell on camera, but she's a whopper. There's my hand. So she's a big one. Big old butternut. And there's another one right up there. So I'm hoping that it'll catch up with this one. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, there she be. Throw the leaf back over there. They're covered back up, but she's pretty big. Looking pretty good so far, I think, anyhow, for a first time giant butternut grower. Getting here, pick some tomatoes and stuff today. Yeah, pick some beans and things. Put them boys to work. It would appear, no matter what I do, the chickens just continue to eat my plants. Somebody keeps on forgetting to turn the fence back on. It's upsetting when they don't turn the fence back on. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Wanted to show you real quick. This pumpkin, growing really fast. This pumpkin, I'm not sure she's feeling soft. That one does not, this one does. I'm thinking it may have aborted itself. So it's very soft. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's aborted. I'll have to get the thing out here and cut it off. Man, that sucks. I wanted to grow both of them. I don't think there's another one. Yeah, because I pulled 2 dead ones off yesterday. It's just that one there growing. Well, that stinks. I wonder why this one died. I'll have to get out here and cut that. All right, well, Not real big. It's a 1378 new, but it's the one that I pulled up. The plant is. It's not a really big plant, and it's not got a lot of big vines on it, but it's certainly putting off a big pumpkin right there. So we'll continue to grow it out. Hopefully it'll grow. We won't have no other issues. This here is the white borer pumpkins right here. It's one of them. There's several up in here. There's one back in there. And let me see here. Oh, these are the white, the full moon pumpkins right here that are growing. They're getting a lot of pumpkins on them, actually. Then we have the cushaws right here. Those are cushaws right there. They're growing. They're doing pretty good, it seems to be. That pumpkin is growing. That pumpkin is growing. This one here is definitely growing. I like it, like the shape and everything. It's doing good. Looking good. We're going to have to get a piece of some foam over here for it to sit on and everything. We'll get that fixed up. All right, so yeah, looking good. We just got to get in here and get some work done to it today, maybe. All right. Hey guys, so you can see that's a very tall sunflower. Yeah. Right there to up there. I mean, it's 12 foot. All right, so we need more. I got to get more. So how are we going to get it? I'm going to make a bolt. I'm going to try to make it bolt. I'm going to try to confuse the plant. I'm going to slam it with nitrogen. I'm going to slam it with CalMag and boron, and I'm going to try to make that plant bolt and see if it won't go nuts and shoot off, okay? That's I'm going to just try to trick it. All right, so here we go. Right now I got foliar spray for CalMag and stuff, and we're gonna hit them all. See how many of them we can get to bolt, or these big ones, and see if we can trick them. All right, if we can, cool. If we can't, we tried. I think it might work. This is some news that I've gotten from another grower that has grown some massive sunflowers. He said try to trick them, try to make them bolt, and told me what to give them, so that's what we're gonna do. So he said feeding time is over, just pump it to them, see if you can trick them. So we're going to. I know it grew 9 inches last night after I gave it my special sauce, so not too bad. But if that head comes up, notice that the head on that one is actually supposed to be the one that's supposed to be getting like 24-inch heads on them. So we kind of want those big heads too. State record is 19 inches, so we want we want 20 inches or bigger on that. I'd like to break at least 3 records and get my own 4th one on that bushel gourd. I'd like to break the long gourd record. I'd like to break the tallest sunflower record. I'd like to break the diameter of the head sunflower record. And I'd like to get my own record on the bushel gourd this year. So if I can get those, I'd be pretty happy. All right, so here we go. We're gonna foliar spray it, and then we're gonna pump the nitrogen to it through drenching. What is it? They're right there. Just water those. You're doing such a good job. Water the other ones really good. Those are good and wet. Water them other ones. Water the ones beside it good. No, the other ones. Yep, them right there with the berries on them. Water them real good. Right here, baby. They got berries, see? These got berries. The berries. There you go, water them good. You're doing such a good job. All right, we'll finish them off with the water hose in a little bit, okay? Get your book. Here, you want me to carry the jug? Thank you. Get your book. Let's go to the garden. Okay, guys, so we gotta get rid of some of these pumpkin vines and all of that through there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in there, we're gonna cut them all off, cut the pumpkins off, and get it out of here. And then we're gonna pick the garden, we're gonna water the garden, and then start working on some pumpkins. So here we go. take you over here real quick, y'all. So I started pulling these plants up and cutting them because they're just, you know, they're dying back and I don't know what happened to them. I think squash vine borers might have gotten it because there was one here that I've been thrown over the fence. It had a hole in it right at the stem and it was bored down into it, but then it only went about a ½ inch, but then it was fine. Where's it at? Right here. Yeah, see, I cut. See right there's the one part of it. It was done. There's the main hole that there was. And you know, it's done started healing back up, but the damage is done. The plant's screwed up. So you can see right there where it bored into it. And you can see right there, you know, it's almost a whole stem there for a good bit. So we got it tore out of here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let all this plant have all this space here go to the watermelons. Here is the root system on that plant. The root system was good. It looked great. We did really good on those. Look at those roots. That's really good for a cantaloupe style plant. That's some really good roots. They look very, very healthy. So just the plant, the top of the plant just couldn't see how bad they are. They're done. I'm done fooling with them. I'm done trying to save them. I've worked on them and worked on them for a month, trying to keep them alive, and they don't want to do it. So I'm just gonna give it to the pumpkin or the watermelon, excuse me, and see if we can't grow us a really, really nice sized watermelon in here. So that's what I'm gonna do. What, baby? Anyhow, seeds. Look at all these seeds from the ones that had rotted away. So anyhow, watermelon's gonna take this all over. Let's get back at it. I got some good watermelons in there too. I'll show you when I'm done. See what she's doing. That tomato, I think it's huge. Another big one over there, even bigger than that. What you doing? Yeah. Are you picking?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you picking? Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like picking your tomatoes?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, would you look at this pretty little old orange peach one right here.
Yeah, but
Oh man, look at that. Look how
better.
pretty that is. Got the fuzz on it. No, you go ahead. I'll keep this one. Ooh, there's some more back in here that look good too. They need to get in here and tie these up as well. Looks like I'll be spending the next few days in the tomato patches.
There's some shade in here.
Yeah, there's some shade in here. Yep. There is some shade in here, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the shade, there's sun.
Needed more better, stronger panels, didn't we? I think we'll have to go back to cattle panels next year.
Yeah.
I don't believe these are strong enough for tomatoes.
Yeah.
don't believe the sheep and goat fence is strong enough for tomatoes.
There's one in there.
There is.
Yes.
Well, man, there's a bunch of tomatoes on here that need picked, ain't they?
These ones need to be fried.
Yeah, fried. You gonna fry green tomato, them little things?
Yeah.
Little spoon tomatoes.
Here, you can hold it.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate that.
It's really small.
Yeah, it's tiny. Spoon tomatoes.
That black dog that
These
you
are
seen?
actually pretty big
You seen that black
compared to
dog?
what they're supposed to be.
You seen that black dog?
They're
It
supposed to
was
be pretty
tiny.
little.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Tom. They
I had to cut a pile of these out. Yeah. I
That's-
cut a pile of them out. They done suffocated the watermelons.
Yeah. They are. Oh. That was an accident.
Uh-oh.
What?
That one exploded on me.
Not funny.
I didn't say it was.
You was laughing.
Wasn't laughing about the tomato.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't the tomato. I was laughing at. It was the. Oh boy, girl. Oh boy. Your mommy said she wanted to come out here and pick tomatoes.
Yeah.
This thing's got fuzz on it. That's just wild how it's got fuzz.
I got with the red
Can y'all see the
ones.
fuzz on that tomato? Stupid limb. Out of the way. Can y'all see that fuzz?
I can't reach them.
See? They got fuzz on these tomatoes. It's called an orange peach. And I ain't kidding you now. The taste is phenomenal.
I'm getting all dirty
Look
up.
at all that fuzz on that tomato.
Dad, hold the bag.
Okay,
Well, I'm going to.
going deeper in, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Alright. Got some barred tomatoes in here, need picked.
Hold it.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to these.
None of my big ones made it. None of the big ones that. This one right here is one of them. Right there. That's just one, but it didn't get very big. Of course, I guess it's still growing, I reckon you could say. But
There's 3 of them.
it's a large barred boar, I believe. Either that or a Berkeley tie-dye. Anyways. They don't handle on the vine very good. They could rot pretty quick. But near all of them been like that all year. These great big ones over here, these are the Abe Lincolns. They're cracking up at the top real bad. They give them a shot of CalMag and stuff. Alright, well, let's get on with it. Alright, y'all see that coloration there on that orange peach? Looks just like a peach. The way it gets that dark spots on it and stuff. And there, look at that great big old one right there growing. That thing's huge. And then these are black beauties right here. Okay, Kara. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are black beauties. Alright. And then these, not really sure what those are, to be honest. I forgot. They're getting pretty big ones on there too. And then up here's the lemon thornbergs right here. Ain't that pretty? It's a pretty tomato. It's a lemon thornberg, and it tastes good too. Tastes real good. Go ahead and pick it off her.
Get this thing up this.
There we go. 107 years that tomato was lost,
This is
and they found
soft,
it. Look at
soft.
that. See that blushing?
There's another
Lemon
one.
thornberg. All right, well, let's go get Annie. Okay guys, so that one right there is almost to the top. When it gets up there, that'll be pretty good. Won't have much further to go to reach my goal of 15 foot. So just keep her going, and hopefully be able to get there. I'm hoping. Got a good stem on it. So, try to push the other ones along as well. Came in here, we gave them that extras, and then we watered it in good today, this evening. So go back here real quick and take a look. I cleaned up the outbuildings all day today. So I'm pretty wore out. I got some stuff coming tomorrow. Should be here tomorrow for my plants. So hopefully that'll be here, and we'll be able to get these guys rocking. I bought for these plants, these tomato plants, I bought Mother of All Bloom, and we'll try to give that to these guys and see if I can't get them to throw off some really big mega blooms. It's pretty late in the year to try to do anything with them. So we'll see if I can get one good mega bloom. I'll call it good, and we'll just keep on going. So everything else out here looks pretty good. I was gonna get out here and do some more work, but I'll be honest with y'all, I'm wore out. I got over there and really worked hard in the garden this evening, and had cleaned the outbuilding out all day, and then worked out in the garden this evening, and I'm just kind of pooped. So we'll have to cut this video a little short. I'm gonna take you to do a couple little walk arounds here. I did put me a board up underneath my lawn gourds. There's one, or not my lawn gourds, these are my bushel gourds. Look how big that's gotten in just a few days since I pollinated those, because I hand pollinated these. If y'all remember, I hand pollinated them. And there they are, looking pretty good. So I put them up on that board because I was getting some nastiness on them. Now I don't know that these are pollinated at all, but we'll just keep an eye on them. See if they do anything. If not, at least we got 2 of them going, and we'll grow them too. So yeah, looking pretty good. I need to come out here and work on them and get them terminated and stuff. That one there. You see here, is it? It's a good solid pumpkin, so it took as well. So just trying to see how many we can grow on one plant. So I did plant my jack-o'-lanterns the other day. Yeah, hopefully they'll be up and doing good by October, so we can have extra small pumpkins to get rid of and put out front. Covered up the 2 in there. I got a 3rd one in there. This girl here is just rocking and rolling. I like her shape. I like everything about her. So good on her. Like I say, it rained a couple times a day, so I'm not going to water. It rained, I don't know, probably an hour straight earlier today. So, and it was pretty hard rain. Plus it rained last night, several different times last night. So I don't want to water it and put too much on there tonight. But look how green all that is. I don't know if y'all can tell, but these plants are super, super green, man. They're like neon glowing green. So anyhow, like I think it's funny how green they are. I need to go get an old leaf and bring it up here by these new leaves so y'all can tell. It is just wild looking. But anyways, if they keep doing like they're doing, I think I'll do pretty well this year. I'm actually thinking that biggest one back in here probably will hit 1,000 pounds. I'm thinking if she keeps doing what she's doing, and I have all this plant out here in front of her, it's really not in front of her, it's actually behind her. All this plant right here is behind her. That's just the secondaries that was behind her. Her main is over running the fence line. That's where her main's at. But anyhow, I was just thinking, you know, all this out here pulling and stuff, I should be good. I didn't get to get in there and get that pumpkin. I'll get in there in the morning and get it. I filled up the pool today for the kids to play in. This little old kiddie pool. It's filled with the well water. Oh man, it got really warm. It got real warm today. That's cool. But it comes out of that well. It's just like 50 degrees when it comes out of that well. It's cold. The kids don't want to get in that. Yeah, these guys are looking really good. I'm pretty tickled with myself. So let's just get a little walk around this evening. Look at them. Ain't them pretty? Yeah, we got the beans. Beans are everywhere. Beans everywhere. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. Now see, I got some mega blooms. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Look at that one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one there. Yes, sir. That's kind of like what I want right there. I really would like it to be one like my dad's got. See, this is a good one too right there. Yeah, those are some nice ones. But my dad, the one he's got it. It's like like the ones I had earlier this year in the garden that had like a whole stem coming, like a whole thing coming up and feeding it. I liked it a lot. I like that a lot better. So got some leaf curl. The leaves are, well, see, that's a pretty nice one there. That one there is a single, but it's pretty nice. So I got some good ones on here. See if they get like a little bit of blossom end rot. I've been trying to check them. If they've got it, I try to get it off there. So it might not be a problem, because if you can kind of scrape it off while it's young, yeah, it may or may not be a problem. I don't know, it's just a theory I got. To see how it's black, I just kind of scrape it off with my thumbnail a little bit at a time, and it'll still grow. So I don't know if it does any good or not, but okay. So we got, see, that's a nice mega bloom. See how that comes up there like that? Now if it was just a little bit thicker than that, that'd be awesome. Let me see that, and we'll go ahead and pinch that stuff off there. And I want that thing growing. I'm gonna pinch this one off. Oh, come on, please. Pinch that one off. I want that one growing. That one looks good and healthy. These down here, we'll just leave them just because for right now. And that one right there is a nice one, guys. That's a super nice one right there. I like, yeah, that one right there is like 3 or 4. That's a nice one. This one right here is a big single, I think. Yeah. So we'll just wait. We'll let all them grow for a little bit. I'll come out here and actually prune them off. Let them 3 grow. We'll pick one out of that to do the thing. Got roughly a month to grow that. Now that I've started that process, it should know within the next 27 days how big that they're going to be. I really need to get in here and trim this crap up. I mean, it's pulling both ends down, and they're just man, I'm gonna be in some serious trouble if they keep this up. That thing there starts there, and it goes all the way down past this leaf. I don't give a crap about that pumpkin leaf. I don't need it. It's over here. Actually pushing the long gourd away, so I don't want that. There we go. Y'all see it down there? That's where it's at. So that thing's almost 6 foot, guys. That is almost 6 foot, because the top of the fence, if it was up another 1.5 inches, that'd be at the top of the fence, and to the bottom of the fence is 6 foot. This fence is 6 foot, so that'd be 6 foot. Okay, well, There's that one. It's doing pretty good. I guess I'm gonna have to get in here and trim. Oh man, I just should have built this out of pallets, but I didn't think to do it. Probably need to put a support pole over there. Tomorrow I'll probably make me 2 more support poles like this one and put a support pole over there, and I'll probably have to run me an anchor over there. Yeah, I'll run me an anchor over there tomorrow morning and pull it that way. Just pull it out, and then this one here. Oh yeah, she just keeps on moseying. Looks like a daggone missile. We got well, we did have. Did she slide back down? No, she can't slide. Got the screw stopping her. So how did? Huh? I don't know. Whatever. This here. Okay, and this one right here. Need some slack in that line. I'll have to get it tomorrow, I guess. I thought Annie had me fixed up whenever I don't know, maybe it slid back down on me, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's not good though, let me tell you that now. Alright. Let's walk over here real quick. I know we're getting long-winded. Watermelons are doing wonderful. Like I say, I got, yeah, this thing. I think this here's ready to pick. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it. Ooh, that thing hurts. This is a Kawana. Ouch. Good night of living. I don't know, is it ready or not? I ain't wanting to pick off there. It's yellow. I don't know, leave it on there, I guess. They're starting to climb up the fence. I mean, you can't. Yeah. Takes over. Everything needs picked. I mean, everything. There's stuff in here needing picked, and cucumbers need picked again, and so this is aggravating. I ripped those out. As you can see, I gotta get in there and get her book. I let the watermelon. They're gonna take this spot over, and as these 2 melons up here, there's the last 2 melons on the vines, and this one right here, 3. Got 3 melons left. 4. Okay, I got 4 melons left. Anyhow, as they die off, I'll just let the watermelons come on up here. I mean, I don't know that they need to, but I'm gonna let them. I didn't get a chance to get in there today to get the pumpkins cleaned up, but I did clean up the pumpkins on the inside. So that's taken care of. I let the Cushaw stay and grow. Well, I took out these. There's just no reason. I mean, he would break off the fence once it got to that size. He'd just pull off the fence. So anyhow, we got that one growing, looking pretty good. Going to get it set up tomorrow on a board and start letting it grow till it touches the fence, hopefully. These over here, I'm gonna let them grow for just a little bit. See how they do. If they don't do really good, we'll, pop them off just for backups for that guy over there. In there, I need to get in there and cut that one off, and then there's a couple up here growing that I think I need to cut off. At least they look like it. I'm pretty sure that's what they are, like with almost 100% certainty that they are giant pumpkins. Cushaws are doing good, growing good. So yeah, so everything's looking a-okay, I guess you could say. I hope that ain't trying to abort. It's good, we're good. There's full moons, ain't they pretty? Already white. Already white. Look at that, beautiful. In fact, there we go. Move it just a hair. There's another giant pumpkin out here growing on that vine. Don't really need it. Cut it off. There's another full moon growing right there. Another one there. So the full moons are doing really good from what I can tell. Cushaws are looking pretty good. So are the borers. I've yet to find a blue Gerardale, though I wouldn't know what I was looking for. I think there's a white borer right there. That's a white borer right there, from what I'm thinking, pretty sure. Could fool me and be a blue Gerardale, but I'm thinking it's a white borer. This is just a pile of craziness, so it is what it is. I don't care. I gotta get this one off of here. It went bad. No, I'll have to come over here with something to cut it. One behind it, and we'll get it set up and growing. See how big a one we can grow on one that we've pulled apart. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Like I say, y'all done seen that, and y'all done seen the butternut. So, take you in real quick, show you the watermelon. Oh, look guys, came in here today after I put my special sauce on this plant yesterday. Okay, now these have not grown in a month. And yesterday they were a dinge color. Okay, looked like they were gonna die. Come out here today after I gave them the special sauce to this tree. And the special sauce got them looking like that. So you tell me, what's in that special sauce, eh? Huh? I mean, my dad knows what's in the special sauce. It's certainly working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's like a few up here that I can't. 11, 12. Okay. So anyhow, put the special sauce on the peach tree. Peach tree was like, boom, peaches started growing. Weird to me. I would have thought the tree would have grown, but the peaches actually greened up. You know, like I said, they were a tingy green or brownish looking red color, you know, to them. Pale green. And I gave that stuff to it yesterday. I came out here today and it was like that, and I was like blown away. That's crazy. How did it do that? But man, I guess that's just what that stuff does. And it's pretty good stuff. So definitely wouldn't want to put it on this stuff. This stuff here, it don't even need the fed. And it's growing like crazy. Put it on my watermelons. See if I can get them to grow any faster. 1, 2. Where's the third one at here? It's hiding. Where's the third one at? There it is. I was saying, good grief. I don't know, I got in here and weeded everything and kind of stunted the watermelon plants back, but whatever. They'll pick back up. I'll go over here and show you these watermelons. Let me get here and pick these green beans. Look at them things. There's green beans everywhere. We can't get no help over here. Uh-oh. Corn's gonna be ready in a week or two. Need to water it more often, I guess. Get them kernels filled out. I'm watering it pretty good though. Watering it deep. It does get watered. Okay. Let me show you these. There's watermelons everywhere on these plants. So probably should have watered in here today. I meant to, but just ain't enough time in the day. There's a watermelon. I accidentally cut a watermelon off. Oh man, left a bunch of. That ain't good. Get these out of here. Not mean to leave those. Anyways, accidentally cut a nice one that was sitting right here off of the vine. There's one right there. There's a big one right there. And then there's another one right there. It's a big one. And there's 2 big ones up there. Actually 3. Then I seen 3 of them on the other side of the fence that are big. Plus 2 actually growing on the fence. So I don't know. I'm just gonna throw the feed to them and let them do what they'll do. If those tomatoes hadn't come over here like they did, because that's all this that's opened up now, that was from them spoon tomato plants are the devil. They grow like that Chinese weed that grows on the creek banks, man. I kid you not, they grow that bad. I mean, they just take over. You can trim them back if you want to, and they'll come back with more vengeance. So it's best just not even trim them. But I had to cut this stuff, man, because you couldn't. I mean, all this. See how suppressed all that is right there? A big dent. That was all from the bushes. These spoon tomato bushes. I mean, that's what all that is. It's spoon tomato bushes. I mean, you look in there. You see all that? The little stems that's in there. That's all. And look at all the little tomatoes all over it. I mean, it gets plenty of tomatoes, man. But it's. I'm telling you, yeah. Them don't ever get planted back in the garden again. Never, ever. If I plant them again, they don't get planted. They're invasive. I mean, they just take over with vengeance. These accordion tomatoes look pretty. They're pretty cool, and they taste really good. And they grow. Look here. You see this? Now, as they grow, they'll keep growing out on a vine. This will keep vining. And see, like this. And see, and it'll just keep getting longer and longer and longer. And see how it grows that? It starts growing a leaf, and then it just keeps growing longer. You'll have tons of these, I believe. But if they get pollinated, they might not all get pollinated. So. Anyhow, all right, yins. That's long enough. So we appreciate you watching. All right, we'll see you tomorrow right here in the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia. Get them deer down there. Oh yeah. See them? Right there, tipping my finger. There's 2 big bucks walking around down here. Them might not be it, but there is 2, and they are massive. See you tomorrow, right here, Hollers and Hills, West Virginia.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.